Hello, my name is Mark Hansen from The Middle Ground. As you may know, TMG is an online video think tank where ordinary people submit their own videos for publication on our YouTube channel. We're trying to bypass the partisan bickering in government and get something done. This is another one of our Get the Conversation Started videos. We're throwing out an interesting idea that we've read about or heard from others. It's not an official position of The Middle Ground. We don't endorse or support any particular ideas and never politicians or political parties. Today we're going to talk about taxes, employment, underemployment, and unemployment. Sorry, I know it's not very sexy, but it's very important. Federal tax laws are incredibly complicated, but at their core, they're really old-fashioned. They give tax breaks to businesses for investing in capital and property instead of hiring employees. This goes back to the old days when Congress wanted to encourage employers to invest in big factories and other capital projects that would employ workers and build the economy. That's really old school in our 21st century service economy. And then federal and state governments found it easier to raise revenue for social programs by taxing employers on a per employee basis. Social Security, Medicare, unemployment insurance, occupational safety and health, you name it. Just look at your paycheck. The only question is how much comes from the employer and how much comes from the employee. In the long run, even that doesn't really make any difference, however. It's the employee who gets less money, net, from the employer either way. With artificial intelligence threatening everybody's job nowadays, we need to tilt the system heavily in favor of hiring people instead of replacing them with machines. The more money an employer spends on wages and benefits for employees who are not executive officers, the less the employer should pay in taxes. There ought to be big tax benefits for paying employees and small tax benefits for funds spent on equipment or other business activities, and a direct tax against a company for excessive executive compensation. The current tax and other financial incentives in favor of hiring independent contractors with no employee benefits should be offset by severe tax disincentives that make it economically undesirable to hire independent contractors. This might be a good idea, it might be a bad one. It might be impractical. It might be too expensive. That's not the point. The idea is to get you to start thinking about the problem and then send in your own ideas. Become a TMG tuber by sending us in your own video. Or if you're camera shy, become a TMG screenwriter by sending in your video script for us to film. Or just send us a tax-deductible donation by clicking on the donate button on your YouTube page or on our website. We are all The Middle Ground.